Now what if we want to divide integers to get a decimal? Well, it's the same thing as dividing a decimal by a decimal, except we're just going to start with two integers and get a decimal. Let's take a look. And really, it is exactly the same thing, exactly step for step, the same thing as turning a fraction into a decimal. So let's take a look. Let's say we have 3 divided by, let's say 16. 3 divided by 16. So we're going to do our long division. 3 is first, 16 sits out here, decimal point down there, decimal point up there. And we're going to take 16 into 3, no times, append a 0. 16 into 30, 1 time, so that's minus 16. And so then that's 14 left. And again, if you wanted to make a little table on the side, that works fine. Now we have to append a 0. Bring that down. And let's see, 16 times, let's say 5, well, that would be 80. 16 times 9, well, that would be 90 plus 54, that'd be 144. Okay, so it's going to be 16 times 8, so that would be 80 plus 48, which is 128. And that gives us 12 as a difference. We have to append a 0. And 16 into 120, well, we knew that 128 was 8, so it's going to be 7, almost certainly. 7 times 16 is 70 plus 42, which is 112. And again, you could have made a little table on the side. 8. That's 80. And I'm going to take my magic paper and shrink this down just a little bit so I have a little more room. And then I say, well, how many times does 16 go into 80? And I know that that's 5, and I am happy because I am finally done. It's not repeating, but it's done. So 0.1875. And again, positives, negatives, doesn't matter. Same sign that's going to be a positive answer, different sign that's going to be a negative number. Now remember I said this is exactly the same thing as converting a fraction to a decimal? It is, because what if I had asked you to convert the fraction 3/16 into a decimal? You would have done the exact same steps. And so you actually already know how to do this one. Have a great day.